ready for my little sound effects? Yep. Alright then. What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C. again. And again, we have another day. This is going to be day 14, October 21st. Actually, I'm going to post this for Monday. Actually, I'm doing this, y'all. If y'all want to look, this is Saturday night or Sunday morning, depending on how you look at it. It is actually October the 20th, and it is 12:48 a.m., and I am still up, and I was originally, because like I said, I'm still learning how to use this speaker, even though it's very convenient. I was trying to see, and I didn't know for sure, and I doubted it. I still had my show ready that I was going to post later on today, when it's today, later on, as far as doing my day 13 for my 365 video journey. So I was actually just talking about the Facebook, and then I ended up being rant talking about the whole Swedish day, or what the hell, or the urban myth about it. And then, interesting enough, here again was talking about a thing or something like with Facebook. I didn't know what was going on, but I was like, well, let me talk a little bit about it. That will be my Monday video. So that's part of what I'm going to do. If I have like something I want to talk about, or if I want to like post a video, something, and I'm thinking right then and there, I may post it the day of, or post it the next day following, whatever. So like I said, originally I was going to try to just add it to the show slash the video I already had on there, but it's already said, say, the only way I edit it, I guess, if I don't even know, I don't honestly know how to do that. Heck, I don't even edit my videos, let alone doing that. So I was like, you know what, I'll just make another podcast, another bonus slash podcast for Monday to talk about it. And again, I was just talking about the fact that Facebook may not be right for me personally, and especially, like I said, this weird verification process that I have to go through. And I actually just watched the video just to see him uploaded, because I was watching a couple videos, and I'm going to take myself to bed. And so, because sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, most of the time I have like weird sleeping patterns. I don't go to bed till late at night. Sometimes, like I said, it's been like that for years, and it seems like it's been contributed because of the HS or whatever. And it's been, like I said, I kind of been used to. Sometimes I'll go to bed. It's been some years, or it's been a long minute, basically, since, say, if I go to bed at 12 or 1, or sometimes it takes a minute before I go to bed, and I'll sometimes wake up in the morning. And then I may go back to like bed to like an hour or two if I wake up in the morning. It depends. Or, like had to take naps. So like I said, it's been fluctuating over the years. So about 7-8 years, probably more than that. But just like I've been paying attention, on and off. So I know that was another rant. But what I'm saying is, like, me, and that's very rare. This is the first time. Usually I don't record anything. But since, like I said, I'm loving this podcast, because, y'all, I don't feel like sitting up and I'm in my PJs. I could do it, but no, I don't. I mean, y'all seen me in my bundle before, but I don't feel like it. I'm up here enjoying this little recording software and the convenience on my phone to this speaker software app, recording studio, and actually do my podcast. This is just lovely. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm really, let me see if this is a hand clap. Like I said, what I mean, I am loving this podcast, y'all. I know. Let me, I got 1, 2, 3. Okay, alright. Now, I'm loving this podcast. Of course, I know in the near future, I'm going to have to get, like, the equipment, at least, like, what it's called, I think it's the blue mic and stuff, and become more professional. But I do love, like, the option of being able to record a show from my phone. I'm not going to lie about that. I enjoy it. I'm starting to enjoy it, because I was uncomfortable doing the podcast. Even though I've been doing videos, I've been consistently doing the last couple of years. But I've been, like I said, been posting actually videos of myself ever since 2013 on YouTube. And that could be possibly reached across the world, which, some people have said that if they, have said they're from different countries, So, watching my videos. Sometimes, 9 times out of 10 is good comments. A couple of them have been a-holes, and they've been, invited to and got the exclusive VIP to my block list party. I ain't got time for that mess. But anyways, like I said, I just got through watching a video about another issue with Facebook. And that's where I'm like, okay, Facebook may not be for me, okay? And now I'm like, I'm convinced, like, this is more of a reason why I may have used, even though, like I said, I was thinking about possibly coming on there, but more so like a fan page or a business page. It's like, okay. And by the way, I forgot to mention that when I tried just making a whole new another account and said I'll start from scratch, but just like add in my middle initial name, something like that. I mean, I wasn't even trying to put that in. I just put in a middle a different name and a different email address because I have more than one email address, even though it's really like like one or two of them, or two to three, I ain't gonna lie, that I use mostly, and some of them are forwarded connected some way to the other, because I don't use my former school email too much anymore, except it's just login because it's still attached to Microsoft, logging in with the Word and stuff, but other than that, I don't use that. But so they're like, oh, you can't make a new account. Yeah, I forgot to mention another video. I can't even make a new account, y'all. They talking about something with the cookies or something like that. Whatever. Cookies, Oreo cookies, whatever, with a code. It was almost just like because of me having the same IP address, and people don't know those terms, that's basically like, basically the IP address is like just a digital form of knowing your location, where you're at. So, what I'm saying, so I couldn't even make a new account if I wanted to. I have to, like I said, go through this verification process, go to Ancestry, get, some blood, DNA tests and all this other stuff, just to get back there? No. And that's what I'm saying. It's too much, okay? And that's not even, we all have heard, have seen stories of the drama, drama that sometimes is be on Facebook, or people putting crazy, insane, sometimes evil stuff on Facebook. I digress with that one. But, especially the last couple years, crazy stuff. But, I just seen a video of Quizzy the CEO. And Quincy CDO, he has a YouTube channel as well. And he's a author, he's a certified life coach, he's a motivational speaker, he's a lot of things. Good positive things. And it's dope that I found him, but I actually, like I said, he just posted a video. So, like I said, also subscribe to his YouTube channel. I don't know if he has a podcast, but I think he has an offering of books. In the future, when I get my coins, I may possibly buy, I think he has books as well. But, like I said, he gives, advice or make sure, and he's really, like I said, if y'all have a chance, like I said, follow him on Instagram. Still try to follow Facebook. I know, like I said, that's why I found him, was on Instagram. He has his own app. Now, I think you find a link through Instagram, but like I said, I think he has a website, and he has his own app. Only reason why I took it off was because, like I said, this phone only has so much space, I ain't gonna lie. So it was kind of like one of those things, like, okay, maybe I have to take them off, blah, blah, blah. I used to have, like, other people, I think her name was Emily, I forgot. I also had somebody follow me, Rachel Packer or something like that. I also had, like, originally, like, Real Talk Kim, Joyce Meyer. It was a couple other people I had, like, that had their apps, and I took them off, okay? So, what I'm saying is that, if you can, there's different platforms to find this information. She's very inspirational and is very informative at the same time. And so, yeah. So, enjoy his videos. I'm not going to talk about this. Also, this may crop on, but it also is not. It doesn't help that the fact that it's very nice looking. Okay, yeah, I said it. All right, next thing. But when I was looking at his video, he was saying something about Facebook, and it just popped up. Like I said, I just was talking about this for the video I was going to, that I pre-recorded, that I was going to post up for tomorrow. And then he said something about Facebook, so I was like, you know what? Let me go see what this gray badge is. What is this? So, Facebook has had this since 2015. So, like I said, I've been hanging out on my fan page and wasn't using it anyway. And I don't think I had like a fake official business page anyway. And you know how if y'all know about these blue checks or certain things or certain checks around it, you got the verification. And you know how sometimes you go, like, I don't think it's a blue check, but a certain check you cap so many YouTubers. And, a YouTuber or a fan base or subscriber supporters. I mean, I want to say supporters more so. Supporters, because they're supporting you, okay? and maybe like a few like people who are following just so they can dislike your videos. Just keep it real, okay? There are people who subscribe to people just so they can dislike their videos. But anyways, and other miscellaneous reasons. But when you go to Instagram and people are like trying to get, it's like, and Will Talk here was even talking about it, and other people that, it's hard for them to get a blue check, and it's shocking if they qualify for it. It's like, I don't know, you got to sell your firstborn, your niece, your nephew, or something like that, or whatever, your birthrights, but it's really hard to get the blue checks, and, that type of thing, and, it's really exciting when people can get the blue checks. I think the same thing goes with Twitter. I don't know if this is hard, but I know that the blue checks, and like I said, it's a certain check you get when you have a high amount of YouTuber supporters. So, some people say the word subscribe, or subscribers, but like I said, personally, I use the word support. So, anyways, is another badge called a gray badge. The business pages had, and they had it since 2015. Like I said, when I just watched this whole video, it's like about 8 minutes or something like that, but it was very informative. So he was explaining, basically reading about the disappearance. This is about to happen. So it's only a couple weeks from now that, like a couple days right before, Angel's Night, Angel's Eve, or whatever, and they're about to get rid of this badge. And this badge, was another verification. It's not as popular as, say, in which, like I said, the blue check is really hard to get. Extremely hard to get. But at the same time, when you have, say, verification with these gray badges, they actually still help. Like, say, you have businesses pages on Facebook. It helps you get searched. Okay? And that's just the same as, like I said, I don't know. I'm very new to the podcast, or even though on and off, I haven't, listened to them that much, I think, in a year. I mean, it's like I listen to them, but I don't listen to them in a year. But I still listen to Podbean. When the Greenbridge TV, they used to have a YouTube channel with skits and stuff. And I remember that they were like when the romantic Lifetime, and it had the 80s R&B and stuff, so they made their own version of it 10 years ago, and I've been watching them ever since. So when I found out they kind of discontinued, they're not on, I mean, they all get an individual, and I think so. Greenbridge Instagrammers I follow most, I think, one or two, yeah, still, I forgot, I ain't about to mess these man's name up. Okay, I know there's one named Nick, and there's one John. Okay, I think I follow John's Pop. She's also part of the Green Bitch as well. But they also had a podcast for years, right? So I'm just saying. But anyways, so with the face, with like I said, the search, for YouTube, that's why when we get, I say, and a lot of us kind of say this as well sometimes about getting, at least can get the likes up on the thing. Some people may like it just for what they would call, what they say, the word clout reasons, you know what I'm saying, or thumbs up, or just say, oh, y'all really like me. It's the more likes you get, say, on a video, even, whatever, I don't know, say if it's different, say you got these people that want thumbs down the video, but when you get the thumbs up to a positive, yay, you like the videos, then actually it helps get, say, a YouTube video more recognized. It's probably the same thing, say, Instagram. If they get so many likes on the video, that's or I don't know, /views, would that make, say, maybe possibly the video or post viral, especially, say, a video. So, or Mimi, I know I say Mimi wrong, but me, you know what I mean, popular. So, I mean, that would bring attention to something. So, when you have an outlet with Facebook, I know now there used to be time. I don't think they used to have that. Now you get monetizations, you got the Red Table Talk. You have certain other shows. That's the main one I know about. But there's certain shows where you get, some people can get the opportunity, and they're popular, or public figure, I think, especially, to get monetization for having content on Facebook. Okay. In a minute, is Facebook going to get their own streaming service? I don't know yet. They probably will. But anyways, so the fact is they're getting rid of something that can bring more, traffic that you want, as far as, possible people to work with, or bring awareness to a cause, or if you're trying to sell a certain product and or services to provide to a certain clientele, or, whatever population or populations. then you know what I mean. Again, it's like okay, and that's what Queasy was saying was like, well, does any comment back if how do you feel, or the commentary if they say that you have the business page. But again, it's like if that makes he was like, well, they claim the Facebook claims that they're going to make another way to provide where they could still be searched. But that's what he was saying, like these gray badges, it's like he also went thorough and read down like how hard it is to get, say, the blue check. So the gray badges were a good way of still being able to find a search. Like I said, the likes help whatever, my recommendations, because like if like I said, I know I keep bringing up YouTube, but this is kind of more so, even though it's still podcast form, it's still the speaker, it's a part of, like I said, my almost 1 year, because like I said, this is like day 14 now, almost for a whole year, but it's a whole year series that I'm doing. I may only do it once, and that's just it. I don't know if I'm not gonna say never ever do this again, but we'll just get started with this one time and go from there. But anyways, y'all, it's just that it's it gets the video more recognized. And like I said, if you go to YouTube, it's trending. It's just the same as say like with a podcast, and I am nowhere like it does help. Like say that I can share different platforms, and that's the thing also that I liked about Speaker. And I've seen my YouTube fam or other creators also using it. That it gives the option that you can upload it to YouTube as well. So I don't know. I mean, I have found. I don't want to mess the woman's name up. I'll probably upload another video that I found a link like how you can like watch certain videos on different subjects called Tube Study. It's another app, but I think it's for iPhone. But the one they have for Android is called Tube Study. So sometimes, and you get a little certificate completed, and sometimes most of the subjects they have some videos that are all on the same chapter. Some of them be like, what? How the heck they talked about some Sesame Street when I'm trying to learn about how to carve some wood. I don't know how, what I mean? I mean, it won't be exactly like that off, but it'll have something else there. So, what I'm saying is that I've been watching some of these videos about learning how, to do podcasts. So I'll probably YouTube it as well. But that's what I'm saying. I'm nowhere, like, even though think I have an opportunity where I've been able to have my podcast stream on certain, different platforms and stuff. I still am nowhere where I'm recognized and stuff. And, I'll see over time, like, like I said, I don't know, like, the podcast, like, the hash or how to do this, like, I do share a link to my Twitter, and like I said, you can share it on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter as well. And of course, like I said, I ain't dealing with Facebook. The way it's going, I may not continue. I know I'm completely rambling off the subject, but I'm just saying in terms of like, I'm not like getting that many of views yet, and I'll just see over time, say, if I ever get to the point, or when, I'm not going to say like if, but say as far as like I'm working, like I said, I'm starting over on YouTube, will like my podcast gain more attention when my subscribers go up, and if they're watching some of the videos where I have podcasts that are being shared and distributed on there. And so, like I said, with them, if you're using Facebook for business, and that's harder, and that's, like I said, that is one of the big platforms, and like I said, it even survived at Google+. This platform, like I said, is still here, and it's probably going to be 10 more years to still be here. You know what I mean? And so, it's like, well, how is that going to affect people who have business pages and are dependent that the gray badges does, make them rely over search? And like I said, it just brings to another point. Is it's like, why would it take something that was helping, businesses, like bring more attention where there could be more searching businesses? And like I said, it could be the same thing that's applied, like to certain outlets. Like, how does it, if you don't have certain things to help people be searched, whatever, how do they get the attention and traffic that they want from viewers, or possible listeners, or possible watchers of their content? So that's where I'm looking at, like, okay, I was just talking about this, like, I don't know if I want to be on there, and I was saying about possibly going on as far as for business reasons, But it's just, as far as right now, it's just more of a reason about why it won't work for me. Like I said, I wouldn't be able, the way it's going, to go under my account unless I go under all this nonsense. And like I said, giving my birthrights away, no. Okay, I'm not going through all that just to get on here. And then for the purpose of the businesses, like, if I'm going on that, or say even just going to go back on there just for just YouTube alone, and to bring back to my YouTube page and share other YouTubers' contents as well on the page, I couldn't do it under my name or feel like going through all that just go my name, because that is too much, y'all. And so again, I'm kind of repeating, but I'm just, like I said, just, I wouldn't honestly have talked about Facebook this soon, or probably not really that much after the other video I just made. But since this just happened, and it just reminded me, like, okay, I was already talking about this, and this is just, like I said, that was going to be the only reason mainly I was going to go back on there was for, a business page and a fan page, and this is happening. So maybe, say, if I collab or whatever I decide to do, maybe, say, through Queasy Serial, like I said, check his content, check him out, but also, say if they bring that, if I, if he or someone else or other people in general, talk about this feature, or they make something better, then I might try. But like I said, it just adds more to me being in my feelings. I'm about to cover. It was like Dre, all in my feelings or whatever, and it made me, like I said, have, like, again, my reason to continuously stay off there. So I don't know if I would come back to this or whatever, or say, like, if I'm still 9 times out of 10, I'll probably be still YouTubing 5 years from now, but just seeing, like, in 2024 or something like that, will I try Facebook again? Do, like, come back like a time capsule or something? No, this ain't no time capsule, but what I'm saying is, like, try again, but just wait next year, or wait exactly around the same time, like October 2020, and try to see, are they going to do that same stuff again, just to see again if it's worth it, if they change the rule, or they still on that milk skit. Okay, shout out to Random TV, to Stanley and Lynette, my YouTube cousins. Okay, check out their channel on YouTube, but they're taking, I think, until November or early November, whatever. But check out, like I said, they used to review, they review shows like Queen Sugar, Love and Marriage, Love and Marriage, Empire. They were doing that. Greenleaf, Good Sugar, and I think, and they also have their own blog channel as well. But that's where I got Bull Skit from. I don't feel like cussing this video too much this time. So, like I said, so if y'all have a business page, and I'm asking the same question, which I'll go back on there, and do y'all think that maybe I should try again, or even say it's a thing? If, like I said, if it's worth it, like I said, I'd rather just go ahead and continue the year. I was ought to be 2020 anyway, but I just was like shocked. But I was like, aha, I told y'all, blah blah blah, this and that, blah blah blah, and it's so. Anyways, again, let me stop talking about them like that's the only thing I could talk about in my life. But I just thought it was interesting to find out again something that could help the search. And like I said, that reminds me to the point where, I mean, because you can upload YouTube videos to Facebook platforms. Hopefully that still will be a feature of there. You know what I mean? But I guess they were up there trying to. I forgot there was something else he was just talking about when he was reading the page about how if you can't qualify and all these, 10,000 rules on to possibly qualify for to get a blue check. That also you can, use your link to Twitter or something for people to find you or something like that, or Instagram link, for people to find you and so forth. So like I said, it's just, y'all, like I said again, I'm just gonna have to. I got my white flag up. I'm like I said, I think I'm just gonna stay away from Facebook again, And maybe I'll try again a year from now. And in that case, I think I'm just going to leave and stop talking about them and probably until next year. And maybe because I was going to end the series. Well, I might do it exactly around a year because, like I said, I was going to end this year's series exactly on my birthday, the 20th. Okay, that's my goal. Okay, I can't wait to. Yes, I can't wait. Okay, but what I mean is that that's gonna be interesting once I get halfway through. Okay, I haven't done a whole dirt buff yet. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Which is 1:13. That yawn is coming in, so that means my body's like, okay, at least get off here or something. Unless I want to keep yawning talking to y'all. But anyways, like I said, um, it's just something that I may do like the beginning of October or something like that, and to see if they still have this same word system where they have this lock on my account or whatever. And I will also attempt to try to make a new account again and see if they still do the same stuff, just to see if the same shenanigans or mess, whatever, is still attached to my account. Okay. Like I said, I really was going to be on there anyway. Like I said, except to make business account. So like I said, if it's not even worth doing that, if I have to go through all that, and they still have another year, and I'm just going to be sitting there like, so you're locking it. What is suspicious on my account if I have not been over a year? And nobody, it'd be different, say, if I lived in the house where, everybody else did Facebook. My parents, for the grace of God, know at least how to play a YouTube video, play video games and text, you know what I mean? And even sometimes then they still may need help with something like, how do I get the pictures that such and such sent me out off the phone? Okay. And, stuff like that. So they're not going on my Facebook account. Like I said, I've been locking off. I don't save in a bookmark, don't save pages. I mean, when my nephew comes over here, he ain't sitting there. And like I said, no, his sister ain't going on there either. But what I'm saying is that people that I'm around, any of my sister family, none of my sisters actually, on my mom's side around them, of course, my sister, my bestie, they ain't got Facebook pages. And my sister, the one who used to have it, she ain't got it anymore. You know what I mean? So, and she been stopped using, you know what I mean? About 2 years, like I said, so, and she don't use it over here. She been stopped coming over here using the Facebook. So, I'm just saying this, it's like, what is this so-called activity? But I'm just up here ranting and whatever. So like I said, hugs and love, y'all. This is going to be Upload Monday. But like I said, now it's like, y'all, if y'all have a business account and y'all have the gray badge, after the demise of it, would y'all still, continue to use Facebook for business purposes or just personal? Or would y'all consider, like, you know what, I'll just use another source as well as using another social media platform? But like I said, it's like it does make a difference about being found in searches, because it's the same thing that goes on with, say, YouTube. Like, in the cases of, like, as far as right now, okay, having attractive thumbnails and the highlighted hashtags, and sometimes sharing a certain other social media sites, even though, like I said, I'm not surprised, of course, they don't have, say, Snapchat. But it's surprising that they don't have it. Because, they don't highlight links in, like, say, your post or anything. The only time you're able to have a link is only one hyperlink that you can have. And that is just only allowed in your profile. So that's it. Other than that, they don't have any hyperlinks. But still, it's interesting they don't. They'll allow you to share on pin interest, but they don't have that option to share your YouTube videos on Instagram. So, that's their business. But anyways, y'all, hugs, and it's even, like, it's also great that they have, like, Speaker, and they allow us to share. I don't know about the other ones, but like I said, I've seen the popularity about Speaker, and that's why I chose to use this platform to do my podcast and distribute, because like I said, they allow you on YouTube, and I've seen plenty of people that I follow, whatever. And also, like, I believe, the inspirational prayer series, they also upload and they use Speaker for their daily prayers. So, like I said, I've seen at least about 4 or 5 plus more people. And that's another, maybe around, but I seem like I said, I've seen multiple people who have used Speaker, and it is, and I think it seems like the only podcast that I know that is like you just upload the podcast and you go about your business, and it has the option. But like I said, is sometimes the hashtag search they do help, but see, I'm starting, like I said, I'm starting over again, and it's been a long time since, like, say, my videos even made 1,000 views or up. So I'm just gonna like watch and observe. That doesn't mean like say, okay, if it's still slow for a while or a long while, whatever, that I would stop using YouTube or say using a podcast. But like I said, I just like, it does make a difference about the search. So I'm just gonna see like over time what makes certain videos or certain businesses pop. So because like I said, it will be interesting to see, like I said, the feedback. Like I said, it does affect like the searches, and it does help you get your videos out there. So I know I went from Facebook to like combining it with YouTube. So sorry about that, y'all. Say if I was rambling. But other than that, y'all have a good night. Hugs and loves. I'm finally about to get off here. And I will see y'all in the next vid. Hopefully the topic's a little more energetic. I was kind of blasted, but it wasn't one of those videos where, not to say I couldn't be upbeat with it, but again, I'm just like, aha! They would have got way footed. It wasn't a medley kids. I know it didn't make any sense, but I just wanted to say something. But I was just like, aha! Like, again, there's my confirmation. I think it was from the Lord that it just showed me that I don't need to be on Facebook. It wasn't even a whole 20 minutes. It was like, look at this video, because he had a thumbnail that said no more gray bashes on Facebook. And I was just like, what is this? And I was like, maybe it's a confirmation from the Lord, Heavenly Father, that was confirming to me, yes, Tasha, you need to take your tail off Facebook. Okay, the only face you should be, face, no, is Facebook, is real life people, and maybe a couple of, you know what I mean? And also when it comes to books, unless you're going to read one, because other than that, Facebook is not for you. At least not right now still. So, oh gosh, I really tried with that Facebook joke, but, it was just an epic fail. But anyways, y'all, like I said again, I'm about to get off here. I have talked for over almost 33 minutes. I sure can run my mouth, okay? If people can actually, like lose weight or get more energy based on talking, I'm supposed to sit here and naturally be like on, espresso, caffeine, energy drinks and stuff. You know what I mean? Because like I said, if talking was equivalent, how much you talk was equivalent to that, y'all, I wouldn't have low energy, or at least like say having an autoimmune illness. I at least would be able to make up for that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I can run a marathon with as much as I talk, y'all. But anyways, like I said, hugs and loves, and I know I keep saying this, but Greenleaf, I'm really trying to make sure I make up my Greenleaf videos, because Tuesday is Ramayana, so I definitely want to, and that's like 6 videos. It took me 3 days to do the David Makes Man, so unless I do some tomorrow and then do that, but also David Makes Man was a more thorough, I mean, it's still stuff you gotta pay attention to, so shows as Greenleaf, but it's a drama, but it's not a complex drama. And what I mean by that is, it's like David Makes Man, it was a podium emoji. I know I keep talking about this show, but it's a phenomenal show, and I have not seen something like that in a long time. You're combining, like, I'm not going to say sci-fi, but you're seeing stuff that you can't sometimes express, and it's hard to express, and it's so many layers, and you're dealing with, like, it's so many things that is hard to put on film that they were able to put on the TV, and we're still seeing layers of it. So, like I said, like Greenleaf and Love at the Lockup, and like I said, these other shows and whatever that I will be reviewing in the future. As far as that, like I said, that's been the most complex show, and right under it was Euphoria. And that, because the reason why that is, it also deal with, I know I'm reading about something else, how I am, but it also deal with the complex, of the show, because you've seen certain stuff where, you put two together, you dealt with people self-medicating and mental illness, and there's so many layers with that as well, and stuff, and just other things and layers and certain complex, and our person, mind thinks and opposed to us. Okay, I know I'm, like I said, we're not going to run out, but you know what I mean. If y'all have seen those shows, but Euphoria is still, because like I said, it's still complex as well, but it's not as layered as that, but it's almost tied. It's right under David Makes Man, which I can't wait to season 2 come back, because I will be reviewing that again. That is my goal. But I think we'll come back to this summer like it did this time. So yeah, so anyway, y'all, I'm going to try to catch up, and then I'm going to take my sweet old time. I don't know how many more episodes left of Love at the Lockup they got. And y'all, that right there. But anyways, hugs and love, and I will see y'all in the next video, day 15, and hopefully with the catching up to Greenleaf and Baby, hopefully to go back to the panel again, and we discuss either Greenleaf or these new 2 pilot shows that come in BET. Alright, hugs and loves, God bless, night night everybody.